A multi-billion-dollar entertainment empire didn't rebrand to stay modern. It was legally erased overnight. May 2002. A 14-year-old kid sits on a bedroom carpet, holding a $30 concert shirt bought just 2 weeks earlier. Suddenly, the television screen blurs out every single red and black logo on the ring canvas, the turnbuckles, and the championship belts. It wasn't a broadcast glitch or a temporary graphic failure. It was a complete corporate identity wipe executed in real time. For nearly 2 decades, those 3 letters were the undisputed symbol of global pop culture dominance. Yet, almost overnight, the company wiped thousands of hours of tape, scrubbed millions in warehouse merchandise, and launched an aggressive campaign telling fans to get the F out. Why would the most aggressive promoter in television history surrender his ultimate brand identity without a physical fight? Now, look closely at this. I'm no financial advisor. I just read public filings and federal court transcripts. And the truth isn't about creative evolution or artistic reinvention. It was a cold, binding legal trap sprung by a quiet environmental charity in a London courtroom. The public saw an embarrassing PR humiliation. But behind closed doors, the underlying economic engine was far more calculating. Imagine renting a prime commercial storefront and signing a quiet paper agreement with your neighbor, promising you won't paint your sign past the doorway. For years, nobody cares because your shop is small and local. But then you build an international shopping mall on that exact spot, broadcast neon billboards to millions of homes, and claim the entire neighborhood belongs to your corporate banner. Back in 1994, World Wrestling Federation signed a restrictive covenant with the Worldwide Fund for Nature to settle an early trademark dispute. The deal was simple. The wrestling promoters could use the initials on domestic television, but could never expand them internationally for non-wrestling merchandise or digital domain names. To wrestling executives in 1994, the internet seemed like a harmless novelty, a digital dead end that would never threaten physical ticket sales. But by 1997, the world fundamentally shifted. The internet exploded into a commercial titan. WWF.com became a high-margin global marketplace, and international broadcast rights expanded across every continent. The wrestling company wasn't just stretching a casual promise. They were systematically violating a legally binding covenant in dozens of foreign jurisdictions simultaneously. Now, critics argued management could have simply bought out the charity's trademark rights with a massive cash settlement. But the Panda Fund wasn't a struggling business looking for a payout. They were protecting a 50-year-old global philanthropic brand identity. The UK High Court issued an unyielding injunction prohibiting all commercial use of the initials. Therefore, the wrestling empire faced an immediate choice between total global legal paralysis or a catastrophic operational pivot. Erasing a brand identity overnight is a terrifying financial nightmare. Imagine paying hundreds of video editors to manually review over 50,000 hours of archival tape, frame by frame, just to pixelate a tiny logo on a wrestler's boots, a microphone flag, or an arena banner. That is enough physical video footage to run continuously for nearly 6 full years without stopping for a single second. Let me follow the money here. Millions of dollars in physical warehouse inventory instantly became unsellable contraband overnight. T-shirts, replica belts, action figures, and home video cassettes were written off as dead assets. Yet, inside executive suites, this catastrophic operational loss was reframed into a masterclass of brand repositioning. The company was actively transitioning from a chaotic family-owned wrestling territory into a publicly traded corporate entity listed on the New York Stock Exchange. The old Scratch logo carried heavy institutional baggage, extreme violence, unpredictable storylines, and mounting skepticism from conservative corporate advertisers. The court order, while costly, forced a clean operational break that executive management desperately needed, but couldn't execute organically without fan backlash. Instead of hiding from the forced court mandate, marketing executives weaponized the crisis. They launched the legendary Get the F Out marketing campaign, transforming a humiliating legal defeat into an edgy, rebellious rallying cry for their core demographic. By absorbing a multi-million-dollar asset write-off in the short term, they weren't just obeying a London judge. They were cleansing their balance sheet to unlock a multi-billion-dollar media future. Fast forward to a Friday night decades later. That same fan, now an adult, opens a digital streaming application, paying a monthly subscription to watch classic pay-per-view events in crisp high definition. On screen, the old logos are seamlessly visible again, quietly restored through private copyright settlements long after the original legal storm had passed. Look at the big picture. Most fans still believe wrestling lost its name in 2002 because a peaceful environmental charity bullied a ruthless promoter in court. But the structural reality tells a completely different story. Losing the F didn't destroy the empire. It sanitized the business for Fortune 500 advertisers, cleared the runway for massive Wall Street market valuation, and proved that a legal disaster can be weaponized into a competitive moat. In modern global business, when an unstoppable system appears to break under external pressure, always follow the underlying incentives. Sometimes losing your name isn't a defeat at all. It's just the strategic price of owning the entire game.